reform, and they got into the business of standardization of curricula, and that created a controversy. Just like, if you have an architect draw a plan and midway you change it to a different architect, he'll make a pantry out of the kitchen and kitchen out of a pantry. So that kind of thing happened. So that, I think, initiative got lost. But I think we need to go back to the drawing board, and I have asked Education Ministry to organize a national curriculum summit in which we invite public sector, private sector experts, and see that how we need to reform our curriculum in light of the best global practices, and that should be the starting point. Similarly, in 2016-17, we gave Education Ministry a project to design and set up state-of-the-art teacher training center in Islamabad that should become a benchmark of teacher training in the country. Unfortunately, that till today, I am unable to see that project, materialize, because after we left the government, it was derailed, and then in the 16 months we were in government, we were again asking Education Ministry to bring that project. It has not come, and I hope now we have a dynamic Secretary Education. He can work on it, and we can set up a model teacher training institute. The third project we gave to Ministry of Education in 2016-17 was to reform examination boards, to align them with the new requirements of curricula, and Islamabad board undertook quite few reforms, I think, under that project, but in the provinces we could not move much further. And I would like to draw attention to the recent Education Index report that we have released for the first time through our ministry on state of education at district level. Now, this report again is not alarming. It is frightening that what is the disparity in Pakistan in terms of education standards. And there are, districts and there are provinces which are far lagging behind, because when you do national index, the law of average hides all the disparities. It's only when you disaggregate the data you can see that what are the disparities and which need to be addressed. So I think that Education Index report by itself is quite an alarm for us to wake up and to move beyond just discussions. I mean, one of the things I have seen in government, we tend to behave more like UN agencies, where there is discussion, there is debate, and we think that if we have solved a problem through discussion and debate, we have fixed the crisis and the problem. No, it is about outcomes, it's about results. And what we are seeing that in last 20-25 years after the devolution that took place, the social sectors for which complete responsibility was given to the provinces, we have not seen any improvement in any province. Rather, the overall performance has gone down. Now, this is an alarming situation. I'm not saying that we need to take back what we have given or we have devolved to the provinces, but what I mean to say is that the provinces need to really take stock of what is happening in social sectors. If you look at health, we are number 1 in hepatitis. We are number 1 in diabetes. We are number 4 in tuberculosis in the world. We are among the 3 countries which have polio in the world. I mean, this is pathetic. We have one of the highest stunting rates in our children. How can we justify this? We are, on the one side, we claim to be a nuclear state, that we have so much capability. On the other side, these are our indicators. Similarly, in education, the indicators have not really significantly improved in last 20-25 years. Rather, as I said, if you look at this district education report, it's very, very, very alarming. So we need to do something about it. Similarly, in population management, which is directly linked to whether education, health or anything, till 2017, we had our brakes on the population growth. After 2017, our foot is not on the brake, it is on the accelerator. We have reversed. Now, instead of going down, the population growth rate has started to increase from 2.4 to 2.55%.
वफाकी वज़ीर अहसन